Thank you, Sir Jeremy. As I have a little time, as is made clear, I think I just want to start by saying, as the Chair of the West Papua All Party Parliamentary Group, I'd like to dedicate this speech to our former Vice Chair, Lord Harries of Oxford, who passed away recently, who was a very fervent supporter of West Papua, and actually on environmental issues as well. I'm sure my honourable friend from Oxford will agree. As my honourable friend from Bristol East said, I'm going to use this debate to highlight the world's largest deforestation project in Merowake, West Papua, which is home to hundreds of indigenous communities, unique biodiversity and extremely rare species, and also briefly, although maybe now not so briefly, address specifically the threats to the Tapanuli orangutan in Sumatra. One of the greatest threats to Indonesia's progress on climate and environment is a 3 million hectare government-backed food and energy estate project in West Papua. This area has been described as the world's largest deforestation project by the Financial Times, threatening an area totalling 5 times the size of London, getting in all the major UK cities in this debate, and the livelihood of 50,000 indigenous people who call the forest home. West Papua's unique biodiversity and the irreplaceable habitat of endangered tree kangaroos, birds of paradise and many other species are at stake. Deforestation of this scale would release a staggering 783 million tonnes of CO2, doubling Indonesia's emissions. The UN High Commissioner on Human Rights, who I've met on this matter multiple times a year, is currently investigating Indigenous rights violations within West Papua and in particular the Merowake food estate. Document the evidence displacements of Indonesian groups, land tenure violations and the use of military force. The project operates on the lands of over 250 indigenous communities in West Papua. Customary land rights of indigenous communities are being ignored in the project areas, and indigenous people are resisting. Just this month, a 64-year-old woman from the community who features prominently in the film Pesta Babi, which is all about the Merowake project and the violations there, known as Mama Jacinta, went missing. She has since reappeared in Jakarta and has issued a public statement distancing herself from the film. Her family believes that her travel to Jakarta and her subsequent statements were done under duress. And I hope the Minister can make representations that she should be returned to her family in West Papua in the immediate future. The BBC has done an in-depth investigation showing involvement of both military and intelligence forces in Merowake. So there's ample evidence, number of televised and film documentaries which we can all view to rebut the claims of the Indonesian embassy and Indonesian government. This is not a deforestation project removing these absolutely unique and vital habitats. The UK government needs to raise serious concerns bilaterally with the government of Indonesia and discuss sustainable and climate-friendly alternatives to support the country's food and energy security plans, which I absolutely accept, considering the level of population there.
My honourable friend, give way. Thank you very much, sir. I'm very grateful to my honourable friend for giving way, who's making another really important speech after my right honourable friend previously. Does he agree with me that it's concerning to hear from reports of eyewitnesses that there has been around 40 Indigenous people killed over the last couple of months, and that we're increasingly seeing the use of drones and booby traps being used against Indigenous people? Thank you.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, this follows a history of 60 years of extrajudicial killings, internal displacement, and in what is and has been very traditionally very thick forested areas.